I understand the need for advertising, and Facebook and that's kind of just a way to get advertising out to people. And I understand how you text somebody something, an ad for some word in that text can show up if they're monitoring what you're texting. They shouldn't be, but obviously they are, because I text something about Microsoft Photoshop to my sister one day. When I opened up Facebook, 15 seconds later, there was an ad for Photoshop on there, and I'd never seen an ad for Photoshop on Facebook before in my life, but there it was. So I'm like, oh, well, yeah, we were texting about Photoshop, so there it is. And happens all the time when you're texting somebody, or when you Google something, especially, Google's got it, so Facebook's got it, whatever. It makes sense to keep reminding you that, hey, you looked at this on Google the other day, do you still want to buy it, sort of thing. But what gets scary is when you don't say anything out loud about something, you don't search it on the internet, you don't text it to anybody, it only exists in your mind, and then you open up Facebook and there's an ad for it. Now, I've been told by some people when I mentioned this before that, oh, the ad was probably there, you just didn't really notice it because you weren't thinking about it at the time you first saw it, but it's been there. This was the case when the first time I noticed this was I was walking around Walmart and got a couple groceries, went out to the car, got in the car, thought in my head, I should go over to Aldi and get some of these stuffed chicken breasts that I like little chicken Kiev type things. In my mind, in the store, I'd been in the frozen food aisle, and I don't remember if my camera could see anything on my phone at that point. Maybe at that one, it came across those, but it was just in my head. And then there was an ad for them when I opened up Facebook in the car. Like, that's just freaky. So, not too long ago, if you just watched the other video I put up today with this cheese and stuff for around the Christmas stuff, you can make a Christmas platter, that cheese and this mustard and whatnot. There's a little tiny, even smaller than this jar, little tiny jars of Nutella. My phone was in my back pocket, I remember this. My phone was in my back pocket. Camera couldn't see anything, because sometimes I think the camera sees something, so then you get an ad for it, even though they shouldn't be doing that either, but I'm sure they do. So I get my stuff. I don't buy the Nutella, so it's not like on my card, going through my bank, get it to Google, get it to Facebook. I just looked at it, thought, that's cool, a little tiny bottle of Nutella. So I get home, put my stuff away, sit down on the couch, turn the TV on to watch YouTube or whatever, open up Facebook, ad for Nutella. Never seen an ad for Nutella on Facebook before. Maybe it always been there and I just been thinking about Nutella, and there it was. But I don't think so. I like Nutella. I probably would have noticed an ad for it. I get ads for Domino's and Pizza Hut every single day on Facebook. I see them there and recognize that they're there because I like Domino's and Pizza Hut, as you can tell. But the most recent one was, and I also didn't text anybody about Nutella if I didn't mention that. Most recent one was I got up, did my morning routine, got out of the shower, was combing my hair and stuff, looking at my face in the mirror. And I'm like, man, in my mind, I didn't say any of this out loud, man, my skin really looks dry on my face. Maybe I should start using some lotion or something. Got dressed, sat down on the couch, looked up how bad my stocks were doing for the day, got on Facebook, an ad for some sort of face cream. The camera issue wouldn't be a thing on this one because I didn't have face cream. I was thinking about getting some because my skin on my face looked dry. So it's not like my camera caught my face cream. I didn't say it out loud. I didn't text it to anybody. It was all in my mind. So you tell me down in the comments what this phenomenon is. Does iPhone or Google or Facebook have, or the Chinese, do they have mind reading technology that's doing this? And so far they're just using it for advertising, but could easily be used for anything else? I don't know. It's just too much. It's just too much to be a coincidence. It's happened to me 3 times. Well, more times than that, but some of the times I can accuse it with maybe I text somebody about it, or the camera could see what I was looking at when I was looking at something in the store. But these 3 specific incidents, all of it was in my mind. And at least the 2 of them I know my phone was in my back pocket. And then other people say like, well, they know all the products, geolocation, they know all the products or whatever they're in the store. Yeah, okay. So it just happened that out of the thousands of products in Dollar Tree, they randomly picked Nutella to put as an ad on Facebook because I was in a store that sells Nutella. I don't think so. And that negates the face cream thing because I was at home totally for that. So I don't know. This is a good one to talk about, guys. Just comment. I'll comment back. We'll get a good conversation going. I have seen memes about this on Facebook where you're just thinking about something and there it is. So I don't know. You let me know. Thanks for watching. We'll come up with something else here pretty soon. Later.